Something came up recently that I can't believe I haven't heard about sooner. Star Stable Entertainment is making a new game. Yeah, no joke. Let's talk about it. So yeah, there's a new game coming. Your first thought may be that this is just a silly rumor I've caught onto, or that I've overanalyzed something and that this is really far-fetched and not true at all. But no, this is 100% legit. So where in the world did I get this information? Well, first of all, I was notified by a person under the name of Sodor TV, so I can't take all the credit. Thank you, kind internet person. But okay, this information comes from Star Stable's own homepage. On the page, you can find job listings for all kinds of positions, like animators, engineers, artists, or whatever they might need in their business. And in the midst of these, there's this one job listing that describes a new magic game that they're working on. So just from the title of this job listing, Star Stable themselves confirm that a new game is in fact in development. This is not fake, it's really there for everyone to see. I don't know about you, but I was kind of surprised to hear about this, and I have no idea why nobody is talking about it. I mean, isn't this a big deal? I think it is. Obviously, job listings don't last forever, but I'm gonna leave a link to the page in the description so that you can check out the listings for yourselves. If you're lucky, it might still be there, and who knows, maybe you're even fit to apply for it. Now, let's get to the point. The job description is very long, so I'm not going to read all of it, but I am going to go through the most interesting parts. So, here's the information that we have about this game so far, based on this job listing. First of all, no, it's not going to be about horses. So basically, it's not going to be a different version of SSO or a new horse riding game with a different storyline or anything like that. I thought that maybe it could be a spin-off game like Star Academy, but they also describe creating new characters and a new world, which means that this game is most definitely not gonna take place in Jorvik. It's gonna be about something entirely else with entirely new characters and an entirely new story. So pretty much there's a whole world of possibilities here. What little we do know about this game though is that it does revolve around magic and adventures. So we got that straight. They also say it's made for an underserved audience, which is really interesting because we don't really know who that is. It most likely means a different audience than SSO though, which as we all know is made for young girls who like horses. And of course, we know that this game is in the very beginning stages of development, and it's being created from scratch, so the details have not been worked out yet. So sadly, no title, release date, sneak peek, or anything like that yet. And now, onto the speculations. One thing I'd really like to know is who this underserved audience could be. Because of this whole magic and adventures theme, I'm pretty sure they're gonna stick to a young audience. That seems the most natural as well, given how much success they've had with SSO. So I'm thinking, maybe they're making a game for young boys? I mean, they could be considered underserved because they don't get represented in SSO. With SSO alone, Star Stable is currently not serving a male audience, right? I'm not sure, but that was just a thought that I had. Other than that, it is also possible that they want to make a game for children that otherwise don't get represented in video games. But I honestly can't really imagine what that could be. I mean, there are so many games out there about pretty much anything, so I feel like everyone has at least some games that fit them and their needs. As for what this game could be about, I think that really depends on the target audience. But I have done a little brainstorming. If it does turn out to be young boys, then maybe it's some kind of space adventures, a classic fantasy with dragons and wizards, or maybe something similar to SSO, just without the horse part. You know, a young boy who gets caught up in old legends and is chosen to be a warrior to protect this world. But then again, we don't know for sure who the target audience is, just that it's an underserved audience. And the theme of the game would definitely be easier to imagine if we knew who that is. Like I said, the possibilities are endless, but those are my initial thoughts. Regardless, I think that they're gonna do all in their power to make this game feel unique and stand out from other games. So this might be something completely out of our imagination. You have no idea how curious I am about this. But okay, when do I think this game is coming? Well, since it's in early stages of development and they're listing jobs now, I definitely think that 2021 would be too optimistic, even though they probably have a lot of people working on it. We might get some more information about this game during the year, but I highly doubt that it's gonna be released that soon. I mean, that would truly impress me. I think that 2022 is a possibility though, but that really depends on how many people are working on the game and how fleshed out and detailed it's gonna be. After all, they are creating it from scratch, so they can't just copy and paste from SSO and call it the day. Every little detail will take time, energy, and resources to implement. So naturally, at this stage it's really hard to tell when the game is gonna be released, and the team probably doesn't even have a release window themselves yet. It does take years to create and complete a game from scratch, but luckily, the team has a good head start with experience and equipment and all, and they're probably starting off with a lot of people on the task. So, my initial prediction with the little information that we have about the game and the development process is gonna be 2022 at the very best, maybe 2023. I'm honestly so excited to hear that they're working on something new. I mean, what could this game be? What kind of plans do they have, and will it appeal to me? I'm just really looking forward to hearing more about it. In the meantime, I'm gonna lean back and let them do their work in peace, no pressure, cause we don't want them to rush it. It's much better to just let them spend time on it and make it as good as possible before release. Besides, if this turns out just as good as SSO, then it will be worth the wait. As for today's question, I want to know how you feel about this mysterious new game, as well as what predictions you have for it. Who do you think this underserved audience is, and what do you think the game will be about? I'm interested in hearing all of your thoughts in the comment section, so make sure to leave them down there. I will probably make more videos about this game in the future when there's more information and updates from the team. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you did, I'll see you around. Bye!